Hey guys, Jeff Simon here from SocialFlight with a quick unboxing video. I just got this box in the mail from McFarlane Aviation, and the folks at McFarlane make customized cables that we can use both for our air cables inside as well as our prop and our throttle cable, and they are just so great to work with. They sent out a spreadsheet, like all the different forms that you use to specify exactly what you want. But I still don't know exactly what it's going to look like firsthand, so this is the first opportunity to check it out, because as we're wrapping up the cockpit and getting everything started to put back together on our Mustang here, it's time to get all these things in place. So I am literally going to unbox this thing for the first time. Haven't seen what it all looks like, and we're going to find out now. So let's see what we got here. Okay. That down, out of the way, and start with the fun. Let's see. What's first? Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, it's pretty cool that they can do all this work. So one thing I'm going to do, I'll open this one. Wow, the engraving is so nice. I'm going to go in here and show you this. This one, that's our cabin air pull hot. And what's nice is these are done where they've got, as you can see there's a push button to it. And so they lock in place. It clicks in really nicely, and then you pull and move it. You can even kind of hear that as it clicks to move. That locks it so it can't go into a position that you actually don't want it to go into. So this is our cabin air pull hot one. Let's see what else they did for us on that. Here is the other one that we had them do. We also set up floor heat. So I'll show you this one. Floor heat pull on. You can kind of see that right there. The engraving's gorgeous. It is inset and all like painted, so that's really, really nice. Now, the next thing that we did is we created these rings. I'm actually going to ask Ben to go over on top of over there on the desk, and Paul Morrell down in Locust Grove, Georgia, who's a really, really good friend of mine and someone part of SocialFlight in everything that we do. He used a home engraver that is used for the emergency gear release as well, which is our emergency gear dump, as well as our fuel shutoff. And so I'm going to show you those right now. They are so cool. We've got this ring here for emergency gear release that tells you pull for that, and then another one for the fuel shutoff. And so what we decided to do is these rings are our labels, because we really wanted those to be unique in that regard, and they show in red. And then McFarlane made different versions of the same kind of locking cable that I just showed you earlier that are going to be directly for use with that. And we've got red for fuel shut off. We've got the black for the emergency gear release. So we've got two of those as well. Now, last thing that we have here, which is also really cool, are our two last cables I'll show you. And these are what is going to be used for actually our throttle and our prop. And I'll tell you, it's very, very cool the way that they were working with us on this. These cables, as you can see here, they've got a solid portion up front and then a threaded barrel area here. Well, that's how you actually lock in where the kind of forward and aft portion of how it's actually going to be fixed in place, and then move the throttle or move the prop control back. But here's something else that's cool. They positioned on the cable for us these threaded portions, which we can move to wherever we want to be on the cable, where it passes through bulkheads, and then mounted on the cable are the nuts and the lock washers. So all that's on the cable, and it makes it really easy for us to put that in past the cable through the bulkheads along the way, and then position those threaded portions where they can be locked in and even crimped if necessary, or bonded into place on the cable to keep it from going back and forth. But no matter what, it means that the pass-throughs are already taken care of by the way that McFarlane delivered these cables to us. So big shout out. I am a huge fan of those. Thanks very much for helping with the SocialFlight build of our Titan T-51D Mustang, and we'll be back with another video to show you us installing it in place so you can see it all working as we complete getting everything else put in place and then get this thing out of the house. Until next time, I'm Jeff Simon for SocialFlight. Be sure to check out the free SocialFlight app for Apple and Android devices, as well as SocialFlight.com. We've got tens of thousands of aviation events, destinations, so many cool things going on to see, and our Fly to Win challenge, where you can win prizes as well. And of course, every Tuesday night, SocialFlight Live. Until next time, I wish you all blue skies.